All right, good morning and welcome to day one of Ralston's big adventure. All right, so the time is currently 5 a.m. and we're getting ready to leave here in about an hour and a half. But making a pot of coffee and then we'll start up to Hearts Pass. I feel like a kid at Christmas. I'm pretty freaking excited. So I got up at 4:30 and just gonna get back to sleep. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good day. I'm freaking pumped. So this hostel is freaking amazing. And one of the things we got to do yesterday was paint a rock. And I didn't know what to paint, so I painted a pizza. Because we had pizza for dinner, so I just felt like that made the most sense. But yeah, there's my mark on this place. Mav and his pepperoni pizza. I'm looking at my shoes and like,
You want a video and a photo? Sure. Like video. Got it.
all right, so made it to Hearts Pass like probably 45 minutes ago. But yeah, just check this out. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. I'm only probably like a mile, like not even a mile in. But yeah, this is amazing. Like, I'm just so excited to be back on trail. And yeah, it's just like, this has been a long time coming. And now it's finally here. So yeah, I'm hyped up. I just can't get over it. I mean, cannot get over it. Whew. I mean, look at this. Like, I'm sorry, AT, but I think I found a new love. And I've only been out here for an hour. So, it's just tough competition. I don't know what else to say. All right, first of all, check out the view. I mean, just stunning. Second of all, I don't think I properly explained what I was doing. Okay, so as far as like how this trail works. So, started at Hearts Pass about 2 hours ago. I've made it about 6.5 miles, and I'm headed north from Hearts Pass. So I'm gonna go north for 30 miles to the Canadian border. Get my picture made with the sign, tag it, sign my name, and then start back south. So what I'm doing now is just kind of extra miles, but it could be worse extra miles, that's for dang sure. I mean, this is just like absolutely stunningly beautiful in every way, shape, and form. So, but that's what I'm up to right now, just in case anybody's confused when I come back through here in a couple days. All right, so I'm about a mile from camp. It's been an amazing day. I'm about to get some water here from this little stream. Mosquitoes are out in like full force, so it's kind of been annoying. So you got one right here. Well, did have one right there. But yeah, that's been really the only complaint. Just the mosquitoes. But so far, my body's holding up good. The trail is like absolutely perfect. It's amazing in every way. At the end of the day, we'll have done 16 miles, I think, day one, and feeling really, really good. So, and it's only 3:30, which is amazing because we still have like 6 hours of daylight. But we're not going to push it past, or we're only going another mile. Scooter's ahead of me. Papa and Peach are behind me. I don't know how far back they are, but we're not going to push it too crazy far, but a 16-mile day for day one is a really good haul. And we've done it pretty quick, and our body's held up good. So, yeah, good, strong first day, for sure. All right, home for the night. This place is pretty sweet. Hey, pal. Hey. So Papa's down there trying to hang his food bag, and he got his line stuck. So I got a bear box. Solves that problem real easy. All right, good morning and welcome to day 2 of Ralston's big adventure. So last night, like, our campsite was just absolutely gorgeous. But I cowboy camped back there, which I think was a mistake. There's were mosquitoes everywhere, and I thought that at night they would go away, but they kind of didn't. So, but then I was too lazy to set up my tent, so I just kind of dealt with it. But I will not make that mistake again tonight, so I'll probably tent tonight. But I'm gonna try to cowboy camp as much as I can because I love cowboy camping. It's nice, it's cool, it's also super simple. But I'm gonna get water and head on. All right, so it's about 8:30. Just started hiking. I camped kind of right down there in those trees. But yeah, so I just started hiking probably 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so the plan today is to go it's 14 miles to the Canadian border from here. But you can't camp there, so you've got to camp about 3 miles back. So it's gonna be a 17 to 18 mile day. After hitting the border and getting back to camp. But after yesterday, I'm still feeling really good. I think it's definitely doable. The trail has been a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Not that it's, it's still gonna have its challenges, but it's graded really, really nice. So it's not like these crazy straight up, straight downs like the AT does. So yeah, so that's the plan today, and then we'll keep figuring it out from there. So I'm about 10 miles from the border. Not really sure. I mean, the trail goes that way, but I'm not really sure how it kind of meanders and weaves. So I'm not really sure if what those mountains are. Those may be Canadian, those might be American. Not really sure, but yeah. I just still can't get over it. I mean, this is surreal. I'm just still shocked that I'm out here. I mean, unreal. Just 360 views. This is why I came out here. To just enjoy my life and see some things I've never seen before, and just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, so we decided to jump in this here lake, and it's covered with mosquitoes.
Spray me.
So
Spray me.
we're out. All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's big adventure. Alright, so it is, I think, like 6:30 in the morning, July 4th. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get the mosquito. Yeah. So today is the day we make it to the Canadian border. We were going to try to do it yesterday, but we ended up getting to camp and it was just, we were dead. So we're going to do it this morning. Also, we had an interesting night last night. I'm like 1,000% positive there was a bear. It could have been a deer, but I really think it was a bear. So that was something. No evidence of it this morning, but it was loud last night. But anyway, maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe it's just a mystery animal. Maybe it's a Sasquatch. Who knows? But anyway, we're gonna head to the border here shortly, and then make our way south officially. Okay, so Heat Lightning confirmed that it was actually a giant buck instead of a bear. But I was convinced it was a bear. I mean, that thing was huge. I mean, it was just stomping and it was crashing into things. And I thought it was going for somebody's food bag, so I just figured it was a bear. But no, he said it was just a giant deer, which I guess makes sense. But whatever it was sounded huge.
Say cheese.
You're videoing. All right. Let's go to Mexico.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
All right, to Mexico. All right, so just tagged the northern terminus and officially headed south to Mexico now. So 30 miles back the same way I came to Harts Pass, and then it's all new from there. So this is exciting. Holy cow. All right, 8 miles of climbing though to start the day. Check in later. That's the lake I swam in yesterday. And that up there is where I'm trying to go. Alright, so this trail probably looks a lot scarier than it is. It's really pretty. A little hazy on the horizon today, but still a beautiful day nonetheless. But yeah, I mean, you're kind of just walking on the edge of cliffs sometimes, but it's not too bad. Really, it's not. All right. I looked absolutely disgusting. Might as well just get right into it. If we're gonna through hike, we might as well just go ahead and get just as dirty as possible. I've been at camp for probably an hour, and I'm freaking exhausted. Today was an 18-mile day. To get to the border and then get back to here. At the same campsite I was at on night 1. But I'm pretty tired. But the worst part of everything right now is the mosquitoes are horrible. Let me just show you the damage. Alright, so I've got bug bites all over my feet and my legs. Kind of like up under my, like on the back side of my knees. Also just filthy. Got some pretty gnarly blisters. But even with the dirt and the bugs, morale is still very high. Very happy to be out here. It's beautiful. It's like stunningly beautiful. People are really cool. So yeah, a lot of good reasons to be here, but definitely taking some getting used to. I mean, just look at all the mosquitoes. I mean, they are everywhere. All right, so the time is currently 8:34. Just left camp. And now headed back to Hart's Pass, which is 16 miles away. I'll probably call it there for the day. I've pushed a lot of really big miles, especially for the start of the trail the last couple of days. So I mean, 16 is even a lot today, but that just kind of makes the most sense and isn't like so crazy. So anyway, that's the plan, is to get back to Hart's Pass and then just call it a day from there. But yeah, so far that's the update. All right, so finally got some cloud coverage, which is really nice because I can wear my tank top without worrying too much about getting a major sunburn. My handy dandy Garmin right here told me that it's supposed to be rainy at some point today, maybe. There's like a 60% chance of like where I'm at that there'll be rain, but then it's supposed to clear up pretty immediately afterward. So we'll see how that goes. But it's been a tiring last couple of days, but still glad to be out here, like I've said all along. But yeah, I'll update you later. Alright, finally made it back to Hart's Pass. This is where I'll stay for the night and then head on south tomorrow. Okay, so I'm sitting here at Hart's Pass, just hanging out, and this couple walks up, and I had passed them along the trail. They were out for a day hike with their, like 1-year-old daughter. And, they stop, they see me again, like, oh, hey, they wave, and they're like, oh, do you need anything? And I was like, not really. Like, I said, but do you guys know where, like, the water source is? And they're like, well, we don't know, but they had the coolest Sprinter van ever. And they were like, we got some water, and our Sprinter van will fill you up. So they start filling me up. Well, then they give me the best trail magic I think I've ever gotten in my life. Bug netted pants. I mean, I was dying from bug bites. And then, but what do you know? The Lord just provides through these people. And this is why I love the trail, because the most random kind things happen to you. And it is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, very thankful for that couple and for their kindness. This was a lifesaver. A lifesaver. It was kind of funny because the woman was wearing these pants and she goes, do you want my pants? And we just kind of laughed, but this came in so clutch. So yeah, just super appreciative. All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so I just left Hart's Pass. Planning to do like a 16-ish mile day today down to a campsite by some river. So really looking forward to that camp spot. But got my bug net pants on, so I am Jay chilling, not having to worry too much about the mosquitoes. Got about 3 days to Stehekin. So yeah, plan is just to rock on and keep going. Alright, so the thing I love about this trail is you can always see where you've come. So like for example, yesterday, there's a fire tower up there, came around that mountain and down to that little spot right there between the mountains. That's Hart's Pass. And today, walked behind that mountain, got to that little campsite right there, and then walked all the way around back to here, where I'm standing now. So, it's just nice to be able to see, like, the path ahead and the path behind so you know where you're at. I tried to do it on the AT, but it never really did work out. Check out all these butterflies. They're so pretty. All right, so we just got service, and we're all calling our moms. So, yeah, it's been a fun little pit stop for the last 20 minutes, but I need water bad because I don't have any, and there's about water half a mile from here. So I'm gonna go camel up and get on down the trail. All right, so as you can see, the trail eventually switchbacks all the way down the mountain. Long way to go, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. All right, so we've been walking on these switchbacks for a pretty good while now, but you know, they're kind of annoying because they're just like you're constantly switching back. But it's beautiful in every direction. So can't be mad about the views. And also just very thankful that I don't have to hike straight up this or here, let me flip this around. Or straight up this. I know it doesn't look it, but that is real steep. So very thankful for these switchbacks. And to be going down the switchbacks. And just having just beautiful views to take in as I go. All right, so it is 3:49 in the afternoon. I'm down at like 4,000 something feet elevation, which is low for this trail. I've been at like above 6,000 for the last several days, but it's just crazy how much different it is. I mean, like there's just like green and there's a ton of vegetation and yeah, it's totally different. But and we're getting a little taste of the Washington rain, so it's a little rainy, but beats the heat and the sun up at higher elevation, so I'm about it. But yeah, that took forever to get down. That was like a 6 mile like switchbacky down. That was a long way, but yeah, it's been a pretty good afternoon, but that's what's going on so far. Holy cow, I mean, day 5 and there's already a bear. That's cool as shit. Kind of scared me, but yeah, there he goes. Yeah, there he goes. Well, that was wild. Just, yeah, he's running up in the woods. Well, okay. Some excitement already. You know, I just was thinking about how I have not seen a bear. Or how, you know, on the AT I only saw 3 bears. And they were all in Virginia. And they all did exactly what that bear did and just ran away. But yeah, okay, that was cool. Now I have a story to tell when I get back. All right, so I experienced my first bit of Washington wet weather, and I am soaked through. Just everything is wet. But my backpack is held up really well. It's a waterproof backpack made of Dyneema. Everything inside is like completely dry. I've checked, so I know. But now I'm just waiting under a bridge for the storm to kind of pass. It's supposed to clear up this afternoon. Well, really this evening. So I'll set up my camp then, but there's a campsite around this bridge, so this is where I'm staying for the night. And all else fails, there's a place to cowboy camp right there if I need to. But yeah, so now I'm just a bum under a bridge in the middle of the woods till then. But yeah, been a very interesting day. Very interesting day. High elevation, sunny, coming down into rain and just crazy. Crazy. But here I am under a bridge. Alright, so I got my tent set up. I'm soaking wet, so I'm just trying to let my body just dry out before I get on down sleeping bag and sleeping bag. But yeah, it's finally gonna get comfortable. Papa and Pete showed up, Laura showed up, so it's a party here at camp. But yeah, just trying to dry my body out and wait the rain out, and then probably gonna go cook dinner on the other side of the river. Everybody's had bear encounters today, so it wasn't just me. So we're all a little spooked, so we're gonna go across the river and eat dinner when all the kind of rain subsides. But till then, I'm just gonna try to like let my feet completely air out because they are just soaking wet. All right, check out camp for the night. Pretty sweet spot. There's our dining room, because we've seen bears in the area, but just beautiful campsite for sure. All right, so the perks of camping beside a bridge is you can use the bridge to dry your clothes out overnight without worrying about them getting wet from rain or other things. So just handy tips and tricks with Ralston on the PCT. Oh, there goes one of their bags. Let's see if they can do it.
Indiana Jones
And the last bear hang.
Number 4. This is Indiana Jones and the Last Bear Hang number 4.
I want to do like the fancy bear hang.
All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's big adventure. All right, so just leaving camp now, headed to town. So today is a town day. We're going into back into Mazama to stay at Lions Inn Hostel, which we stayed at last weekend. Our stuff is still pretty wet. The bridge dryer idea didn't work out as we hoped, so clothes are still soaked. So we're gonna go in, get some good town food, let our clothes dry out, stay the night, and then head to Stehekin tomorrow, which will be about a 19-mile day tomorrow. But excited to get to town because I have a buddy from the AT who is flipping up from the Sierra to Washington, and he's going to be at the hostel tonight. So looking forward to seeing Diesel. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, but got about 15 miles to go to get to town, and hopefully can find a hitch to the hostel. So stay tuned. All right, so the PCT does have privies. They're just completely out in the open. All right, so here's my quick synopsis of Washington so far. As you can see behind me, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, stunningly beautiful everywhere you look. And, you know, every time you think that it's about to get probably not as beautiful or like, how could it get better? It always does. So, Washington is by far probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. And, yeah, very happy to be here. I mean, just stunning scenery. All right, well, made it down to Mazama, back to the lion's den. The sweetest two ladies picked me up and drove me down here. They were awesome. But yeah, just curious about my through hike and just really, really kind people. So yeah, the world is full of kind people. Don't let anybody tell you any different. But I'm gonna go in here and set my stuff down, take a shower, and go get some town food. All right, so I'm showered up, feeling fantastic, except for my Achilles heels. They're both kind of giving me fits, but that's just part of it. I'm walking to the pub to get what I was told was a really good steak. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got my Hawaiian shirt on, loaner clothes, my Hawaiian shorts, and just vibing here in Mazama, Washington.